data science and artificial intelligence. She obtained her AWS Certified Machine Learning specialty this year from Amazon Web Services. Her talk this evening will address what it means to be intelligent in the age of AI. Sakshini will challenge conventional notions, introducing a symbiosis between humanity and technology rather than a competition.
Is there anything that humans can do better than AI? Not too long ago, a question like that could only be found in a dystopian science fiction book. We've witnessed a huge acceleration in the capabilities of artificial intelligence in the span of just a few short years. Thinking about how machines can learn on their own always fascinates me. They imitate how humans learn. It's designed like that. You see, a mind is what sets us apart from other species. We have the ability to observe and grasp information from the world around us faster than any other biological species. So, what does it mean for our species if artificial intelligence can learn faster than us? We're not number one anymore? Okay, let's compare. Let's first look at the traditional definition of intelligence. Before AI, intelligence had a variety of factors. First is thinking speed. Although speed alone doesn't define how smart a person is, it plays a crucial role in determining how efficient a person is with problem solving. Next is the ability to learn quickly. A person who makes a mistake once and never again is much more intelligent than someone who makes the same mistake multiple times before finally learning from it. And finally, we have emotional judgment and sharpness. For a human being, this is a factor that dictates a person's quality of life and success beyond the other two aspects. Discipline, persistence, and the ability to communicate effectively are all important parts of a person's intelligence. Alright, so we've established the traditional definition of intelligence. So how do humans compare to AI when we look at this definition? Well, you already might be thinking, there is no question that computers have already surpassed us in speed. In fact, forget about artificial intelligence, simple calculators can do large computations faster than humans ever will. And as for the ability to learn quickly, machine learning allows for computers to train on massive amounts of data, forecast, predict, and possibly even retrain itself. In retrospect to how many years it can take for a human being to train and learn, artificial intelligence is unmatched here. Alright, and finally coming to emotional judgment, humans finally win. Now, I don't know if you ever tried asking ChatGPT for life advice, but you probably realize that you shouldn't just do what it tells you to do. It's just an expert prediction model. It will try to form sentences that make sense based on your input. And there's also the problem of garbage in, garbage out. If your input is flawed, then chances are that your output is also going to be just nonsense. Alright, so what's the verdict here? Who is more intelligent? Humans or computers? It turns out that the answer isn't so black and white. We use the traditional definition of intelligence to compare humans and computers. But when it comes to artificial intelligence, is that really the right metric we should be using? Biology is incredibly complex, and by nature, life is easily more complex than computers. Computers lack something that we have, and it's called neuroplasticity. According to the National Institutes of Health, neuroplasticity is the ability of the nervous system to reorganize the structure or functions in response to some stimuli. Do you remember that time when you were on a math test and you just couldn't figure out a problem, and when you came back to it after finishing the rest of the test, said, wait, this is actually really easy? That's your neuroplasticity at work. Your brain rewires itself, and you're able to look at the problem from a new angle. So it's safe to say that humans will be more intelligent than machines that don't have this neuroplasticity. However, we're still forgetting one main thing, and it's that humans made AI. Artificial intelligence only exists today as a result of mankind's intelligence. So rather than looking at it as a separate entity or separate species, we should be looking at AI as an addition to our own intelligence. And instead of looking at it as something that is outside of our own abilities, we should be looking at it as an addition to ourselves. When we look at any other man-made object, we don't compare it to ourselves, but look at it as an addition to our abilities. When I look at this microphone, I don't think, oh, it's a lot louder than I am. No, it's enhancing my ability to project. Similarly with AI, it's an enrichment to human intelligence, not a competitor. So, artificial intelligence won't take over your intelligence or your job. The irony of the situation is that artificial intelligence is what's going to keep you from losing your job 10 years from now. While AI does half the work, humans can become more human. They can nurture creativity, empathy, and other soulful traits. They can drive innovation. In the past, with the introduction of computers and calculators, we didn't have to use our brains as calculators anymore. Humans have always responded to the challenges proposed by some technology by becoming more innovative. So with the addition of AI, this new concept of humans plus AI is what's going to take over. This applies to many industries. In visual and performing arts, in the past, an artist would only make one copy of a song or perform to a set group of people. With the addition of the internet, artists not only were able to share their work with the entire world in a matter of seconds, but new forms of art were also created. For example, digital art. And instead of having to perform the same piece 10 different times in 10 different places, artists can employ their creativity and perform new choreographies because their reach will extend millions on the internet. With the addition of AI, we can expect it to be an artist's assistant with data-driven insights. Artists will become more creative, and humans will become more human. In the medical industry, a doctor or researcher can work together with an AI assistant. Artificial intelligence can't conduct a PhD study on its own. It will need a ridiculously large amount of data, more than we currently even have. And on top of that, it would need years of training and provisioning. So, mankind is still in charge of research. But artificial intelligence can help. With AI, researchers will become more innovative, and humans will become more human. This synergy between humans and AI also applies to education. In the past, a student can only learn from a book or whoever they learn with as a teacher. With the addition of computers and the internet, students are able to access educational content from anywhere in the world. With the addition of AI assistants in the classroom, the assistant can analyze each student's learning style and personalize the teacher's lessons for that student so they can learn more effectively. The teacher still plays a crucial role of orchestrating the learning process for the relevant subject and providing human guidance, while the AI bot just enhances that. With the education system streamlined for teachers to guide and inspire their students, humans can become more human. So, in the age of AI, the true meaning of intelligence is not only speed, the ability to learn, emotional judgment, or even neuroplasticity. It's the synergy between humans and AI. Learn how to work with AI rather than competing with it. Artificial intelligence will allow humans to become more human and develop those human qualities like creativity, empathy, and mindfulness by leaving the mechanical work for the robots. Isaac Newton once said, "If I have seen further than others, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." Today, AI is another one of those giants, so humans can see even further.